I want to ask you if you would summarize what Show Me is. How would you say? What would you say?
No, I'm sharing Show Me a lot with people, so I have a general gist. Show Me is a wonderful new tool based on ancient philosophy and beliefs mixed with modern neurosciences. So you're bringing a paradox of like both different worlds together. It's a game and a tool that helps the mind create new connections, releasing limiting beliefs, by ways of the exercise. We have the maps with the words and the images, and by having a practitioner who lays out the kind of foundation by creating space and asking questions. And it's a tool to be able to help us grow, expand, tone the brain. This is why we have the with the kit we have like that yoga mat, because we think of it as like the yoga for the brain, because our bodies, our minds are like our bodies, where you exercise them too. If you see there's something you don't like, if you see you're weak, like you say, I have a weakness, or I'm not strong, you work that out. And to do that, you do exercises. Well, these are exercises, but they're exercises for the mind. And it works in such a gentle process way, the same way like gym does. It's not, well, I would like within a month to solve my issue. Well, no, in a month you're not going to get six packs, because that's not how it works. Because also the brain, this is important for people to know, I want everyone to know this, the brain, it doesn't work overnight with, even when and therapy is great, but there's a big difference between someone telling you this is how you should be thinking, than someone asking you questions up until the point where you say, oh, you know what, I realized I actually don't like thinking this way. I would rather think this way. And then your brain opens and has this kind of aha and shake, because it says it's my choice, because we're all ego, we are ego at the end of the day. So this is a tool that works with the ego of the mind, which is unavoidable, to allow it the kind of space to first, see what it wants, work towards what it wants, create new connections, and continue to grow. And I call it like an added bonus is that it offers a different way of communication. This is why it's so important to work with practitioners, because you learn to accept questions, to share something back. And then when you actually are part of that, even though I would ask questions, my clients would start asking other people questions, or they would ask me questions, and they would open up, and then I would open up. When I was practicing, they would tell me things, and I realized, I didn't realize that either. That's what Show Me is so great. And it's not just one person. It's not just us as practitioners sitting here like robots, like ChatGPT, just asking the right question. I learn from all my clients. When they say something, I go, I never thought of it. And I'll take my notebook and I'll be, that's a great idea. And I tell them, I said, I'm going to write this down if that's okay. And you learn so much. Show Me really is a full circle program, because that's how it is. We talk about the elements first, but it's full circle even amongst ourselves and our clients about communication and growth and change, neural synapses, if you want the scientific part. It's just a wonderful, almost mystic program, even though it is based on science, because it is. But there's so many times where connections will happen that you go, that can't just be coincidence. That has to be just the beautiful energy of the world, just coming around full circle. It's so cool in so many different ways. And even if you are a person who is very analytical and logical, which is like one of my clients, Show Me has a way of working with that too, because Show Me does not come and tell you what it is. Show Me will work with the map of what your mind already is, and then it plays with it as is. It is not invasion of a tool. It's not. It is. It's like cohabitation of a tool.
Love it.
And you can grow from the essence of your natural self into something more advanced and more advanced and more advanced and more advanced. I know that's a long, complex way of describing Show Me, but Show Me it's not so simple to just be like, it's not just therapy, just coaching, just, but it's much more than that, which I think actually a lot of people will appreciate these days, because people are looking for answers, but I don't think they believe in the simple answer of like, just going to go and talk to one person or take this. They understand that it's more than that. And I think they're going to appreciate the fact that Show Me is more than that.
Wow. Hold on.